Shut up, lizard. Stop it. Shh. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Today I wanted to share with you guys something that I've been struggling with since the beginning of time. Saving money. Now, I've never been great at saving money, and I do not claim to be great at saving money, but since I've embarked on this whole new travel journey, I realized that I really do need to bog down and make sure that I'm doing all the things I need to do to save money. And first of all, it's been difficult, very, very difficult, because sushi is life, and I would literally go broke for a spicy salmon roll. Not even lying. I could have a full-on argument on why sushi is necessary and why it's okay for me to spend, you know, $12 to $15 on a roll. It's so good. Have you had sushi? It's so good. That's spicy mayo. But anyway, I digress. I just wanted to come on here and share with you guys what I've done so far to try to save money for my upcoming trip. And again, it's not easy. I'm not perfect. I've had some highs, I've had some lows, and even some plateaus. I'm funny, that rhymed. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, I just wanted to share with you guys what I've been doing. And I have about 5 things that I've been doing so far. All right, disclaimer first, I am not perfect. I still struggle. I am very realistic with my goals, and I understand that I will hit some hiccups along the way, so I try not to beat myself up. But I am better than I used to be before I started on this whole journey. So with that being said, let's get into it. All right, number 1, moved back home. Well, I moved to St. Augustine to live with a family friend, and she has been a godsend because I have been able to save an additional $600 to $700 a month because I don't pay rent anymore. And all that money that would have gone to rent is now going directly into my savings, so that way I can pay for this round the world trip. Now, I have less space and not that much privacy, but again, pros outweigh the cons. So move at home, and that's what I did. Number 2, so I got a job. Now, I quit my job in Tampa so I could move up to St. Augustine. Before I was planning on moving to St. Augustine, I wanted to make sure that I had a job lined up because I was scared to death that I wouldn't be able to find one. So I went on Indeed, I went on Craigslist, I went on Monster, I went on all of the career platforms just to see if I could find a job. Unfortunately, St. Augustine is a very touristy city. A lot of people come here, and there's a lot of Airbnbs, there's a lot of bed and breakfasts, there's a lot of restaurants and bars, and most of those places that were in St. Augustine, they wanted me to be there in person for an interview or, you know, to apply in person. And at the time, I was still in Tampa, and it was very difficult for me to go back and forth from Tampa to St. Augustine to try to have an interview for a job at some local pub or whatever the case may be. So fortunately, I applied for a marketing position, and I got a call back for it, and the pay was less than I was used to making, but I was expecting that. With that being said, I took the position as soon as I could. They were very, you know, understandable to my situation where I was like moving from Tampa to St. Augustine. I did not tell them that I was planning on leaving the country, because who would hire you if you tell them that you're leaving the country within like 9 months of after being hired, right? Doesn't make any sense. So kept that to myself. But I've been with them ever since. The pay is decent. I have my paycheck go directly to my savings account, so that way it's out of sight, out of mind. I have like a budget for myself that goes to my other checking account for like play money. If I want to, splurge on myself just a little bit, I'll do that. But besides that, getting a job was a godsend. I was really ready to spin signs on a corner if I had to. Like, I definitely want this traveling thing to happen, and I was willing to do anything and everything. And fortunately, I just got lucky with that job. And I'm hoping, who knows, it could really turn into something long-term, remotely. But that's a different story for a different day. All right, number 3, limit my spending. Now, I know I'm a shopaholic, and I have lots of things in my closet that I have yet to wear that still have tags in them. Also, things that I've only worn maybe once or twice and never thrown back on. So my goal has been to not spend a dime and to wear what items I already have. Although I've been going through my stuff now to see what I can donate, I'm making sure that the things that I have in my closet right now, I'm going to wear them, and I'm not going to spend any money on anything else. Now, I've had some lapses, of course, since I've been here, but it's been very minor compared to what I used to do or what I would have done if I were back at home. So I say that is a win, and I'm doing pretty good on that end. So yeah, it's less spending on clothes, shopping in general. And the fourth item that I've been doing to save money is to actually try to pack my lunches to work. Now, again, as I mentioned in the beginning, sushi is life. So if somebody offers me sushi or they want to go get sushi, then I'm going to go get sushi. But I've been really trying my hardest to make sure that I make my lunches, sandwiches, soups, whatever, something easy that I don't really have to think too much about. But there have been moments in the past 5 months when I've, skipped to Chick-fil-A or gone out to lunch with my coworkers or something like that. But it hasn't been as much as it would have been if I was back at home. I would say that I've cut my spending when it comes to eating out and as well as shopping by at least 75%, if not like 80. So I think I'm on the right track. It's still really hard. I get, I don't know, I need to have this, but I try to, think about my future trip instead of, this this dress that is like on sale for like $10. So yeah, so those are the things that I've been doing so far, and it's going okay. It's going okay. Okay, so the last thing on my list is selling my stuff. Now, like I said, I have a lot of stuff, and I've been donating most of it, but there are some items that are on the higher end spectrum of my stuff, and that I think that I could probably sell or make a profit on. Now, this is like very slow. Poshmark and Craigslist and having a yard sale, all this stuff I have been doing and I have done. I just don't see that much of a jump in money-wise coming into my account. Maybe because I don't put that much effort into it, but I'm going to try to focus more on that. And the more things that I clean up my closet, the more things I can see that I can donate, or the more things I can see that I can sell, then I'm going to revamp my Poshmark and maybe add some things on eBay and see what I can get from there. All right, so that's it, guys. That's all the things that I do to save money for my upcoming trip. It may not seem like a lot, but I have noticed that, it makes a difference. My savings account is growing, so I must be doing something right, right. So I'm just gonna keep being consistent and try to limit my shopping, limit my spending in general, and just keep pushing forward. I know that by September, I will have the amount of money that I need, or that at least that I think that I need, to do this world trip. So yeah, so, I think that's all I really wanted to cover. I wanted to just, say, if anybody out there is thinking about, wanting to travel too, it is hard. Like, don't let anybody fool you. Like, something that you're used to doing constantly, like, just dropping $5 here or $5 there or $2 here, it does add up. It's a lifestyle change, I want to say. But it is possible. I mean, me, a shopaholic, being able to do it, you can do it too. So yeah, thank you for stopping by, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.